Well, hello again everyone, welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we're going to take a look at another XMRE offering. This is one of their kosher meals, which is interesting, and this is their chicken noodle stew. Now it's been a long time since I've had the, I guess there's the front side of the bag too. Yeah, see, made in the US, bang, there we go. It's been a while since I've had the chicken noodle stew or soup or whatever it might be called. But I have had it in the USMRE sort of packaging. Probably roughly about the same, but we'll kind of continue through and see what we've got. All right, what do we got? Non-GMO roasted unsalted corn nuggets. Interesting. You know, I'm not going to get on the GMO thing, but I guess for the people who really, really do care about that, that is kind of neat. I do love corn nuggets. They're pretty nice. We have the ranch chickpeas, which I've had before. Not a big fan personally, but they're okay. We have, well, it's kind of on the side of the bag here, the sweetened banana chips, which I have had before. Those are a nice snack in that highly reflective bag. We have, okay, we have some lemonade in a very small package. It's sugar-free, so I'm assuming there's probably some sort of crappy sweetener in here. Aspartame, of course. Very rarely have I seen those where they don't have some sort of moisture in them, unfortunately, but no worries. We have our big old pouch of chicken noodle stew here. Again, very similar green retort pouch with the sort of double tear notches. Seen that before, huh? Card for our stew. We have our accessory pack. Now, I have also done a couple of the blue line variants of XMRE's meals, and they come with a pretty cheap spork. This one comes with a sort of a reminiscent look of the MRE spoon, but it does sort of have this serrated edge, which absolutely does nothing. Napkin and salt and pepper, which is always clutch. And then we have our flameless ration heater. I love the XMRE heaters. These things work remarkably well. Bigger pouch, which is very nice for those of you who have messed with USMREs. The pouches themselves can be a little annoying. And the heater's not very energetic. Now these come with this nice big pad here. It does take maybe 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes to actually get this thing engaged. Not gonna lie about that. And these do take quite a bit of water. You see that fill line? It's quite a bit. Probably in the range of maybe 400 mils. Give or take, whereas a US MRE heater takes considerably less water. And, you know, if you put a little bit of salt in there, it actually does an okay job. Nothing crazy. So we're going to pop our pouch in here and zip it up. And like I said, takes about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes for it to fully pop off, but when it does pop off. So let's give it just a second. I'll show you a shot of that, and then we'll get everything on the tray. All right, so you can kind of hear, if you can, from my lapel mic, you can see that this is starting to bubble. This one actually took probably the least amount of time of any XMRE heater that I have seen. Like I said, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. This was probably about 1 minute on the dot, and it started going off. You'll start to see some steam venting out of the steam hole. But these do ensure that you have a much warmer meal, which I personally appreciate. So I'm gonna, again, leave this set. We'll come back, put it all on the tray. All right, so our heater did a pretty good job. Still have a lot of nice heat coming off of that. Let's go ahead and open everything else up though, and then we'll get in there too. So we have our non-GMO roasted nuggets. Okay. Okay, ooh, a lot of corn nuggets in there. Good Lord, there's a lot. Ranch chickpeas. And that oxygen absorber, get that out of there. And our banana chips. And get that out of there. Okay. You know, I'm kind of wondering if I should just grab a bowl. You know what? No, I don't think that there's enough in that pouch. I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay here. Just to put it in the tray. Yeah, we're good. There's not a lot of liquid. Sorry. Sometimes when I think about stew, I think about liquid, and I just got to remember, it's like, this isn't homemade chicken. Stew, ouch, oh God, that was hot. Holy crap. Oh boy. Yeah, that burned my little fingies. All right. There's a little bit more in the pouch, but I'm just going to like settle with what I have. So just think of that, but slightly bigger. Okay. Now, I'm going to just say it because, you know, I think you should. There's not a lot on this tray. I mean, there's a lot, but there's like not a lot. It's a lot of snacks. And this was like our kosher thing too. I didn't really think about it, but maybe, you know, when I was looking through this, I guess maybe the non-GMO corn nuggets are more for the effect of like being kosher. If any of you out there are strictly kosher, maybe let me know if this actually is kosher, because to be fair, I would be pretty interested if it is. Oh, yeah, let's make our little lemonade. Well, let's check our lemonade first and see if it's... Oh, it is. It's still good powder. Nice. I think it's just these packages that tend to scare me a little bit because I've had some bad experiences with those just not being good anymore. And I gotta say, folks, you know, some of you out there, I won't say you, but some people out there, you know, they like to say, just drink it anyway. Don't do it. If there's an appearance of moisture, if everything's all clumped up, throw it out. It's not worth having any sort of issues because that could imply that bacteria is grown. Take a little sip of that. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. You know, no sugar, so it does have the aspartame in it, which some people aren't going to be that excited about, but it's actually not a bad little lemonade. Light. Let's just start with some banana chips. Get a couple. It is pretty pieced out there. Hard, crunchy. And when I say hard, not break your teeth hard. They are crunchy. I'll say this, drying a banana might seem like a good idea, but for me, I think it loses a lot of banana flavor when you do that. Let's move on to some chickpeas. So these are their ranch chickpeas. And if you like chickpeas, those are going to be right up your alley. Me, take it or leave it. They're not bad. I mean, I would eat them. They do get dry though. Ranch flavor is a bit meh. It's not like anything crazy ranch. There's some ranch seasoning on there that kind of clings to it. Get a good handful of our corn nuggets. Hear that crunch. Those are good. They're good. Not very salty. A lot of corn nuggets that you get out there can be pretty salty. That's just pleasant, man. I do love a corn nugget, though. All right, let's dive into our chicken stew here. I'm gonna try and get a carrot, or not, whatever, or not. Screw it. I guess there's a carrot already in there. There we go. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, my sweet, sweet chili boy. God, I've got some thoughts. First of all, the noodles are absolute mush. It's like an unpleasant mush. And you know, these like chicken pieces. That's an interesting chicken piece, I'm going to tell you that. Is it chicken? I wonder if I might have thrown away the card for it. Ah, shoot. Well, oh no, I still have it. White meat chicken. Water modified food starch. Is this really kosher? Like kosher in the way like kosher should be? Or are we just talking about using kosher salt? I mean, I see it has a sub company here, Glatt Kosher, so I have to assume it is, but God. Sorry, that's blasphemy. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to think. Like, I am getting rosemary off of this and, you know, maybe some thyme. But it's kind of like, I started eating those chicken pieces. I'm almost like, this just tastes like stuffing. You know, like cornbread stuffing and not really chicken. I know the MRE chicken noodle stew was good. I've had it before, and I remember it being good. Now I'm starting to second guess my memory, but maybe this is just a different process that's taking away some of that. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't. These are all fine. We've had these before from XMRE. And I'm starting to wonder now, I just don't know. I just don't know. If I had to say anything, I would say if I were looking for a kosher meal, I would probably be disappointed in what I got here, if I'm being fair. Now, I don't know all the kosher requirements. I'm not sure how much or less that extends, so I apologize, just not my wheelhouse. This is not good. It's not terrible. Like, it's edible, but it's mush. And it's just not good. And then just having these three almost like carbo-loaded things. I actually don't really know how many carbs are in a chickpea, but it just feels like filler. Like filler, and filler, you know? So if you eat it all, you're going to get your calories. But if you're looking for something super good, I might steer past this one. No offense, but I would steer past it. I think I have one more kosher meal upstairs, so we will try that eventually. But this one, the chicken noodle stew with vegetables, I would probably be a pass on. So if any of you at home have tried it, maybe you got a better batch, maybe you have a different opinion, leave that down below in the comments. Love hearing from you. If you have any suggestions for future videos, leave them down there as well. If you'd like to send anything in to be reviewed, the P.O. box is in the description, along with the Patreon link. You don't have to support me on Patreon, but if you want to, it's there. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.